welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. Now, one of the things that impresses us about the people who've been following us is that sometimes they do really interesting jobs. So recently we had Kurt Hugo Schneider, who's quite a famous music producer on YouTube, following our videos and commenting, and that's very exciting. And we've had an retired international rugby player asking us for advice. And then this week we got an email from a leading safari guide in Botswana, which I think of as quite an exciting profession anyway. So John Barclay has sent us this puzzle, and it's a classic Sudoku, and thought it might be an interesting one to try for the channel. So we've made it available as usual on our software, which you can click on in the description. And I'm going to try and solve this classic Sudoku from Botswana now. So we have some 5s contributing to this box here. Now 5 there, 5 there, 5 there, and 5 there only leaves one possibility there. So we can fill that in. That works very well with the 6s to give us a 6 there. One of these two must be an 8. Sorry, let me try and use the right corner notation that some people like to see me be consistent with Simon about. Done it again there. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. Now, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 9, 1. Ooh, 2 and 2 feed into this box very neatly to give us, sorry, a 2 there. And that's going to make one of those two a 2. Along here, one of these 3 is a 2. What else can we see? Yeah, this shape is now quite interesting because anything in this column or in this row will restrict where things can be. So we can see a 7 can't be in there. So we can put a 7 in there. 5 there means 5 is in one of those two in that one. So 5 becomes in one of those two. That's not a pair because remember this can be a 2. 3 is limited there and 7 there. What else can we pick out? So that 7's quite interesting. That stops a 7 being here and limits 7 down to those two cells. 6, yes, I should have kept on going with this 6 from earlier. So we can put a 6 in there. Now that is interesting. Now we get a 2, 5, 6 group. So that's a triple. 3, 9, 1. Can't see what else to do there. But that's a nice little triple that ought to help us later. Now let's just keep going in the middle. 2, 5, 6, 3. 7 is either there or there in that box. Yes, another triple. Right, sorry, should have spotted this earlier. 3, 2, 4 given. And there's only 3 spaces for them to go in here. So in fact, I think we can see this one is a 2. This 2 is a 3, 4 pair. Then we've got 1, 7 and 9 in here. And this one can't be 1, this one can't be 7. That's quite a useful bunch of stuff there. So what else can we do with that? Yes, look up here, this is now limited to, we've got 4, 5, 8, 2, 6, 3 in the column, 1 and 7 in the row. This one must be a 9, that's putting the 2 there. We've got an 8, 3 pair here and a 3 to resolve which way round they go. So that's fixed the 4, 3 set there. This can't be a 9 anymore. And this is serious progress. Now this, 7 or 9, and we've got a 9 over here. So we can put in the 7. That makes this one a 1, this one a 7. Look, we've got most of the, we've got most of the 3 central down the middle boxes filled now. That's great. 6, 1, 3, 2, 5, 7. This is a 4, 8, 9 grouping there. Now, what else can we do at this point? This is, I think, a bit of a sticking point in this puzzle. So, oh no, we can finish the top row because we've got these 3s here to rule out that cell. That's going to give us an 8 in one of those. What else could we spot here? Now, I think at this point we might need to get a little bit lateral. This one, no. Yeah, this is the point. Now look, 5s and 6s and this column. This is where we can really get some purchase on this difficult puzzle. Where can 5s and 6s go in this column? Well, because of this 5 and this 6, they can't go in there. This 5 and this 6 rule them out of there. 5 and 6 here rule them out of there. So we're left with this cell, and this cell as possible 5s and 6s. This one actually cannot be a 5 or a 6 either. Bingo. So this cell and this cell are a 5-6 pair, which is absolutely fascinating. So let's put 5-6 in there, 5-6 in there. And this is absolutely key, because look at this pair of cells where a 7 had to go in one of the cells and it can't be in this one because this is 5 or 6. The other way of looking at that now is, where can a 7 go in column 3? It can only go here. And that, I think, is going to be very helpful in unlocking the secrets to this puzzle. We've got an interesting 4-2 set there, so that's going to lock 2 and 4 into those cells. That gives us 1, 9, 3 up here. 2, 4, 7, 3. Yeah, that looked like it must be very helpful. That 1 gives us a 1 in one of these cells. This one can't be a 7 anymore, so obviously the 7 is here. Now where can 3 be in this row? It can no longer be in any of these cells. Look at that 3 and that 3, so it must be here. These ones are 4, 8, and 9 in some order. 1 must now be up in one of these. In fact, 76915 there. 3 must be in one of those. This could still be 4 or 8, but what have we learnt with what we've just done? 4 is in one of those, and that's quite interesting. 6 is in one of those, and 9 can't be here. So this cell, in fact, sorry, I've just gone a long way around finding that this cell's now a naked single, because that cell needs to act with 5, 3, 8, 7, 4, 1, and 2 and 9. The only possible number left there is a 6, and that's going to disambiguate lots of these cells. Oh no, hang on, I can't be sure about that 1 and 4 because I haven't put in the 9 possibilities, which are here and here. Sorry, I need to be careful there. So where does the 6 go in the box here? It must be in that cell. Excellent, so we can put a 6 in there. That sorted out this 5-6 pair very nicely. So we can now fill in the whole 6-5-2 triple that we found earlier. 8-7-5 to go in here, must be 5-8-7 like that. This is now a 2-9 pair there because it can't have a 7. which is great because it can disambiguate the 3, 9, put a 5 down here. This must be 4, 7 here. This is now a 1, 4 pair here, so that must be in that arrangement. 3, 8 down here. 4, and we can get rid of the possible 4s there. 2, 5, 6, 3, 7. That's 4. And this puzzle is coming out now. So we found the key point, and that's enabled us to finish it off. It's a very nice puzzle, actually. It's really, really tight and neat. And although there may be other ways to see the solution apart from the one that I did, that was certainly not easy. And I think this would get pretty high rating on a Sudoku solver. I'd be confident about that. Not always right, but I'd be pretty confident about that. So that finishes off the puzzle. It was maybe not quite a beast from Botswana, as John suggested, but certainly a tough puzzle. Hope that was useful to you in terms of things you can look for in solving a classic Sudoku, and hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.